I really love about what I do is I get to make a difference.
Justice for Canada! Justice for Canada! Justice for Canada!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at the Hays County Courthouse tonight. This is Nancy Grace, and we are anxiously awaiting the verdict in the trial of Cayce Antonio. The Pot Mom, who is accused and who actually did it, we know, murdered her seedling and left her little baby plant in the trunk of a car. And who does that? Nobody leaves a plant in the trunk of a car. She said she accidentally overwatered it. I don't think that's how it happened, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see if the jury agrees. Unleash the lawyers.
Seated.
You may be seated.
Good afternoon, all who are here to be a part of this trial, and I would like to admonish some people before we get started on a few things, such as cell phones. Everybody please turn all cell phones off. Any media that's in here present, we expect you to only record when you are allowed.
Your Honor, she's charged with herbicide, murder by omission, herbicide, second-degree felony.
Prosecutor.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marcia Tart.
Counsel for the defense is Mr. Mario Slick Baez. If you would please introduce yourself.
Your Honor, I'm Mario Slick Baez. I would here to prove my client's innocence.
I just swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as you lay your hand on this great book, The Invisibility in Life. Yes, I do.
Good morning, Miss Cindy Antonia. You are who?
I am Cayce Antonio's mother.
And how long have you been Cayce Antonio's mother?
21 years.
Okay, Miss Antonia, can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, how do you know Canna Antonia?
Canna was our little baby plant that was at our house and was raised from a seedling at our home.
And you loved Miss Canna
Oh, I
Antonia.
loved Canna so.
Would Canna come and see you now and then?
Yes, I hear Canna quite often.
And Miss Canna, would she play with Cayce, as Cayce is her mother, am I correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce a photograph of that, if you would allow me.
So be allowed.
Okay, I'm introducing a picture, and you can see it on this screen.
Yes.
And can you tell me what that picture is?
That's of baby Canna when she was just born.
And she's there playing with her mother.
Yes.
So Canna was a good baby.
Yes, Canna was.
Now, you have a pool?
Yes, we did.
Would the Canna go dip in the pool now and then?
Yes. Yes, she would. She was not afraid of the pool.
She enjoyed that. Okay. So, did there come a time when Canna went missing, Miss Antonio?
Yes. There was. It was, yes.
And did that concern you in any way?
Well, it did not concern me at first because I had kind of had an argument with Casey, and I just thought she had gone to visit some friends.
So you argued with Casey frequently?
Yeah,
Would you be, would it be correct to say she had a temper?
she had a bad temper.
And so she argued with her own mother.
Yes, often, quite often.
So when she went missing, how long before you became really concerned?
After 31 days, when we found out that Casey was around, but Canna wasn't.
You found that out. And
Yes.
and what was Casey doing during these 31 days?
We have no idea, but found out later she was partying quite often.
And Your Honor, at this time, if you would like to look at the screen, I'd like to introduce another photograph, exhibit number 2 of Cayce Antonio.
Our district clerk will enter that into record as exhibit number 2.
And you will see the picture, and what is Casey
Yes.
doing in that picture?
She's teaching baby Canna how to play guitar.
I'm sorry, that was the first picture I showed you. Now we're on to the second picture.
Oh,
The
okay,
second
okay.
picture here. Was she partying with her friends?
Oh, yes, she was partying with her friends. I think it looks like they could have been doing the hot body contest that I kind of overheard her talking about at times.
And this picture was taken during the time Canna had been missing. Am I
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
You found her car, Miss Antonio. Can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury where you found a very strong smell emitting from the car?
The strong smell came from the trunk,
And what did that smell like?
like cannabis. Very strong odor of cannabis. Yes, she claimed she had a nanny. She claimed she had a nanny.
Did you then find out that that was just a lie?
Yes, we did.
Objection, Your Honor.
Oh, shut up.
No. Miss Antonio,
Yes.
is it not correct that you and Miss Antonio, Cayce Antonio, fought all the time?
We did fight all the time.
A simple yes or no is fine.
Yes.
And is it not true that Cayce was also sexually molested by her father?
Objection, Your Honor. There is no factual basis for that
Sustained.
statement.
You redirect your questioning, please.
Let's just say Mr. Antonio put his...
Objection, Your Honor. He
Sustained.
put what?
Mr. Antonio put his penis in her mouth
I would have no idea of that. I don't know.
on her way to school as she was getting ready.
I object, Your Honor, that it was in her mouth.
Your Honor, he would actually pack it in her lunch when he went to school.
Really? I got you.
I need both of the counselor and the prosecutor to the bench. To the bench. I'm going to bop both of you on the head with this if you don't get your line of questioning correct. Do you understand? Do I need to hold both of you in contempt?
No, Your Honor. No, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Let's get this back to where it needs to be, trying to prove this case. See?
No.